Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show. Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
You already know what it is.
Oh yeah.
Wagwan gang back in this thing, and if you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You tune into the Tasmania show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddie. Shout out to everybody that's been copping the merch. Today, we are here to talk about Jay-Z versus everybody, and I just want to say I called it. If y'all have not checked out my episode, it's probably like a couple weeks old when Jay-Z sat down to do GQ. I said I had a feeling he was going to bring out certain people from Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say I called it because I saw the interviews on the Rock Solid podcast with Memphis Bleak, Young Chris, Beanie Siegel, and in true fashion he did, but he had a lot more to say. Jay-Z done picked his dreads out. Yo, we just going to get right into the clip because I'm super hyped. It's going to be a lot of clips this video. So right now we're going to get into the start of the Jay-Z freestyle and him mentioning references and puns about Tory Lanez, all types of stuff. So we're going to get into it right now.
One is a joke. Public enemy number one, I've been ranked. The rock's not crumbling. The leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. Your son on a federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a mystery gang.
I was just so fucking drunk, nigga. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. That ass. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. Like that ass, nigga. I'd never do some shit like that, bro. Just that, nigga, I was so fucking drunk, nigga. I just didn't even understand what the fuck was going on.
The record today, the Rock Nation, you will crumble. I am an apostle of God, and you will know who.
Just see me, see if I'm the real deal.
Yeah, so y'all can see Jay-Z was going off through some clips in there, some examples. You heard he the king of subs before Drake, definitely the king of subs, talking about the leprechaun, talking on the phone again, referencing Tory Lanez, and the rock's not crumbling, referencing Tory Lanez pop Sunstar. I know Sunstar, shout out to Sunstar. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but yeah, it's the crazy story, whatever. But yeah, so you hear that. What else he referenced? Man, it was like the shit, like we just getting started as we're breaking down the lyrics. And remember Jay-Z in that interview on GQ, he had said that, what did he say? He said, no more playing defense, we playing offense. We knew he had the Roots picnic and we know he has Yankee Stadium. He done picked his dreads out, but we're going to get into some more of the bars coming from Jay-Z because he went off.
Fuck it, what you protest, I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those plains. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still on you suckers, I'm mauling you niggas, gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pains. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name.
Yeah, man, there was a lot of bars in there, a lot of Wire. Shout out to the Wire TV show. A lot of references, like if you're not really tapped in Jay-Z, double, triple entendres, even when he talked about cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pains, it's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name. Talk that shit, Hove. Like I like that. Like I like that shit, man. He talked about Nicki Minaj. Like I said, there's a lot of different clips. He talked about Jaguar Wright. It's a lot of different stuff, but like I said, we just gonna get right back into the next clip.
My children is some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin? I really get under skin. As unharmed player.
Yeah, man. As you can see, he's referencing his children, the Wonderkin. And a Wonderkin, for those of y'all that don't know, is a wonder child, like a really like special child, prodigy. And there's been, I don't like in hip hop, like it was a time that it was kids was off limits and women was off limits. Ain't nobody got limits. Ain't nobody got no couth, no creep, like nothing. Everybody just going crazy on the internet saying whatever the fuck they want because freedom of speech. But you saw what happened to Chud the Builder. That's a whole nother story. But I feel like that's a response to Jay-Z, Kanye's reference and Nicki's reference about Jay-Z's kids. So there was a tweet that Ye put up a minute ago that says, wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? They're retarded. No, like literally. And this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having retarded children is a choice. If Twitter take my shit down, then so be it. But I need y'all to know Jay-Z or nobody will have power over me. Yeah, man. So man, you got to be held accountable for the words. Like, it's just, we talking about kids, but we gonna get right back into the Roots Picnic freestyle because Jay-Z had more to say.
Say, you're no maniac. Watch out, Saniac in my presence, nigga, straight. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut-ass nigga still stuttering. And Chatty Patty down on his luck again. Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him.
Jay-Z, he funny, nut-ass nigga. Definitely. Shout out Philly 215. Got a lot of love for Philly, man. I used to stay Southwest Philly, North Philly. Shout out to Philly for sure. Everybody out in Philly made a lot of amazing music. But yeah, nut-ass nigga, teeth tumbling. Y'all saw the clip that we put out, and he talked about how he should be mad at Questlove. Shout out Questlove. If y'all haven't, I did a freestyle with Questlove. It ain't about me, but it's on YouTube with Black Thought and Questlove at Kid Robot in New York. Like, shout out Easy, shout out Tim. That was a great time. Got to run that back again. But he talked about the whole Jaguar Wright thing. And for those of y'all that don't remember the whole Jaguar Wright thing, when the whole scandal allegations came about with Jay-Z and Diddy and the parties and the VMA and everything, she jumped out talking about all this stuff. So we gonna get into this clip. It's not funny, but we gonna get into this clip of Jaguar Wright and what she had to say about Jay-Z.
Who is a victim of Sean Carter.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige, who is a victim of Sean Combs, are sitting there talking about the death of Aaliyah amongst each other. Think about that. You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay-Z victim, and you got a superstar.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Mary J ain't giving like, we're in an era of shock value on the internet. Like, people will say anything for the algorithm to go. I don't know if 50 Cent had 50 Cent was like the conspirator of it, but now it just seems like everybody is just out there just looking for whatever they can say to go viral. I don't know much about Jaguar, right? But I wasn't really jacking much of what she had to say. But Nicki has had a lot to say about Roc Nation and everything, and he made these lines about Nicki being on this stuff again. So we gonna get into the bars that was definitely sent to Nicki and her family.
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the government. I prayed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrists get flooded again.
That lady back on that stuff again. There's been a lot of people that have said that Nicki, it must be smoking or must be on something. Y'all know she's been going off on a lot of different people. And recently I think that there's been some news about her and her father for child separating. He's had the sex offender thing, the MAGA thing, but even Jay-Z saying, that lady back on that stuff again. Your husband can't even, like, it's almost like Jay-Z like was treading the line, like, it's like that absent rap, like you fill in the blank, like Jay-Z, like, because I think Kendrick, he did that on Whacked Out My Murals. It's like, I would say this, but I'm actually not. So it's like, for enough of them. I love the little bit of class and how dismissive it is. But y'all know Mr. Iceman, Drake. Now, they say that, he's been very notorious for subs. We've heard Common, we've heard Pusha T. We've heard a lot of rappers in the industry say, yo, did he just take a jab at me? And so Jay-Z's been known for that, and so is Drake. So as y'all know, the charts show that Drake has surpassed Jay-Z. He broke all these records. So, on his song, Janet Shut the Fuck Up, that I really fuck with, he said, we see how you OGs is rocking, man. The jig is up. But y'all know Jay-Z, alias Hova, Jigga. He had to make sure he had something to say about Mr. Iceman. So we go get into what Jay-Z bars at the Roots Picnic was in regards to Drake's Iceman album.
She's rocking already, my nigga. The jig is up.
My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up to Hov. I never looked up to them.
How he did that, he flipped that, like, the jig is up, nigga, I'm up 10. Look we had different charts. I don't compare to them. Like, I like how he flipped that. That was nice. And also, too, it's almost like the last person that drops gets to really get to say, right? So, you got the Clips album, the Kendrick album, and then Drake has all the things he has to say, but then Jay-Z came out. He had a lot to say, and he picked his hair out. Like, like just the whole thing. And I think that if we even go back again, go check out that GQ interview that I did on Jay-Z, because I called that he was gonna he brought out Young Guns, he brought out Beanie Siegel, Freeway, State Prop, all of that. Dipset, that wasn't gonna happen because you can't get Dame, Jim Cam. Harlem won't come together, but Philly did for sure. And I think that was super dope for Philly, you know what I'm saying, especially after the playoffs and everything that I thought was gonna happen. But yeah, shout out VJ Edgecombe. He's really dope, sidebar. But yeah, so Jay-Z, we're gonna get back into that clip of what Jay-Z actually had to say about his stance on the Super Bowl. Like, he ain't really, like, he's Jigga, like what he got to do with trying to get in the middle of a Kendrick and Drake beef. So this is the clip from that interview.
Chose Kendrick for the Super Bowl. It's like, oh man, he's choosing the side and he's and he's not.
Like I don't have, what do I have to do with that? I chose the guy that was having a monster year. I think it was the right choice.
Word.
It wasn't in some sort of alliance to a battle. I don't.
Yeah.
What I care about them two guys battling, like, what's that got to do with me?
Word.
Have at it. Have fun. It's almost like, not just me, by the way. They drag everybody in it. Like, everyone's part of this conspiracy to undermine Drake, I guess. But it's like, what the fuck? Like, what? I'm fucking Jay-Z. or due respect to him. I'm fucking Hov. Do respectfully.
Word.
Like, for what? To what end?
Yeah.
It couldn't be that these guys just don't like each other.
Yeah.
And I think they haven't liked each other for a long time.
Before you had anything to do with it.
For a while.
Yeah.
I think this has been brewing, just like me and Nas was brewing.
Yeah.
It didn't happen at the Summer Jam. That happened, the Lex and TV sets, the minimum, whatever. It was a whole bunch of stuff leading up to that point.
Myth Bleak, what is the Myth Bleak slugs in your hat, right?
It was slugs in your hat. It was a bunch of like little things that led up to that point. And then when it happened, I actually regret that because I really like Nas. He's a really nice guy.
But also to your point, like I remember I was like 10 or 11 when that happened. I was like,
pick a side.
Well, I was on your side.
Yeah, I can clearly.
But my position was I can't go out and buy Stillmatic or ask my parents to buy Stillmatic.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna borrow it and burn it because I can't deny one mic. You know?
Like I want to hear it.
Yeah.
But I ain't.
So yeah, that was a clip from the GQ interview that I did I covered the GQ interview with Jay-Z with him just, basically talking about like, what does the Super Bowl Kendrick thing have to do with them, and then to have to actually make the reference, like I think on the album, I think Drake said, I guess Jay-Z never called him back. I don't know what's going on, but it's like right now hip hop, everybody got something to say. We're raising the bar. I feel like mumble rap and all that shit, like you got to be able to say something and really be able to get somebody's attention. I love Jay-Z's approach, all black, State Prop, how he came out and everything. So before we get up out of here, we're going to get into this last clip. Like I said, if y'all haven't, go check out the videos of the Roots Picnic. Super lit. Got to check it out next time. It's been a minute. I ain't been to the Roots Picnic in a minute, so I got to tap in with my Philly fam. But we're going to check out this last clip of Jay-Z wrapping it up and also ending with the "You Don't Know" verse. Came into this motherfucker 100 grand strong, 9 to be exact. We're gonna get into the clip right now. Here we go.
Bruce, remember, even when the trees pretend, not too much of my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees, S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I said, you don't know. The show ain't even begin.
Turn my music high. Yo, that was hard. I like that. Like I said, I haven't watched the full, like all the way set through yet. I've skimmed through and just, I don't know. They need to make a playlist on Tidal on YouTube or something of all the hits. Like Jigga, it was just, I love the storyline. It was a really great storyline. I think there's another weekend or another date that's coming up, but y'all got to let me know what y'all think in the comments because everybody's got something to say. Jay-Z did say in that GQ interview that he was playing offense. Jay-Z with the fro is real different. It's real, you know what I'm saying, poetic, like justice, I guess pun intended. I don't know. I wasn't even trying to be funny. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know y'all favorite Jay-Z bar. If you really gang, bang that like button. And if you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, please keep your ass inside. You're tuning into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. Let's grow.
Tikoon running up the score, Tazzy's Baddies on the floor. And that ass is super fatty, call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage, slaughter, fuck her like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models, Tikoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon, damn, all your bitches bad, tell them they can come along.